The primary purpose of the CAF podcast is to express platform for creatives to express their personal views or opinions without restriction or censorship. All views or opinions expressed during the CAF podcast are solely those of individuals expressing such views or opinions and does not reflect the views of the CAF podcast.
Five-year anniversary, man. Our ninth season, and like y'all know, this season we are bringing back people that we want. We're not reaching out to. Well, I take that back. We did reach out to 3 new guests, but we said we want to bring returning people who've been rocking with us back for at least for our 5-year anniversary. And the young lady we got on, this is her second time in the cab, and it's a lot of stuff that we talked about that night. But it's some more stuff going on that she got going on. Plus, we got to get to these erotic tales of hers, but y'all already know who she is. She's the vagina liberator. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome back Miss Jasmine back into the calf.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy to be back. And congratulations on celebrating 5 years. That is major.
Yes,
And I hope you don't take that lightly.
I'm be honest with you. I haven't. I haven't. Like the responses that we've been getting, like it's like y'all really been doing this for 5 years and y'all haven't stopped. So I really don't. I really don't.
That's good.
I don't take it for light. I don't take it for like doing something for 5 years.
That's good. It's really major. Like, it's hard having a podcast. I didn't make it. I tried. I didn't make it. I didn't
Well,
make it.
I'm gonna say this for me. I said if the podcast is gonna fail, it's gonna be because of me, not because of Perk and Quita. So I'm gonna do everything in my power to make this thing successful. Like I wish we could have got you at the place I've been recording at here in Jacksonville because I went and bought lights, I went and bought microphones and all that. I'm still using my iPad because the app I use to edit our videos, if I record on the iPad, it's easy to just transfer and get
Yeah.
everything cut and edit. So that's why I haven't bought like real cameras. But hopefully we'll get there one day. But right now, we're not doing too bad.
No, you're not. I love it. I'm here for it.
So yeah, so it is a task because you gotta edit the videos, which I have no problem with. I like doing, but it's the only thing I think is really is trying to keep up with the different apps. So Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Like honestly, the one outside of Instagram and my mama Facebook, those are the ones really been working for us. Like my mama Facebook, when we be posting videos, all her friends they be loving it.
But you know what I noticed with a lot of people try to post the same content across all platforms, and you can't. TikTok wants you raw. They want you to teach them something or tell them something, and they want you to get to the point fast. Instagram wants you to show up and be your best self. They want to look and aesthetic, you know. Yeah, so I noticed that, which is why I'm not great at TikTok because believe it or not, I don't have a lot to say. So I'm not, I hit the hell out of that repost button. But I don't have nothing to say. So I'm not great at TikTok, but I enjoy it.
Okay, because looking and reading these erotic tales, you got a lot to say. But before we get there, we're gonna do a lot tonight. I ain't gonna hold you up. But the first thing first, Jasmine, we always gotta ask. Once again, we stole this question from Charlemagne the God. How is your mental health?
It's better today. I mean, overall it's good for sure, but today I had a rough day. But I was able to go into prayer, lean into my friends and my mom, and I feel much better.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I didn't get a chance to go back and look at the beginning of your old video, but I know we asked it, but I'm just gonna ask it again. Do you have something to protect yourself and are you licensed to carry?
I do have something to protect myself. I did complete my class, but I never submitted my paperwork, so I do not have my license.
But
No.
it's all good because in the FLA you don't need it. But
Yeah.
in case you cross states, you do need that other part.
Yeah. But I'm scary. Like, I'm so scared. Like, I pray it never comes down to that, because I can totally see myself going to prison for excessive force. Because once I get started, I can't stop. That's how terrified I am.
Well,
Like,
let me just give you a little advice because I mean, once again, I pray that you never get in that type of situation.
never.
But you know what? I can't even say that because I don't know if you know I'm about to say just put one in the air. Maybe they get the advice. But you remember, I cannot think of this lady name who was from Jacksonville, who husband was trying to rape her.
Melissa Alexander, or
Let,
yeah.
let
Said
me
she was
write
in an
that name
abusive
down.
relationship, and she shot a warning shot, and she went to
In
prison.
prison for 10 years. I'm like, how the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah.
Melissa Alexander.
Florida don't play. Like, Florida is very strict with their laws. You cannot shoot at someone once their back is turned, even if they just beat you up or they're in your house on a home invasion. The moment they turn their back, it's over. The threat is no longer. And if you shoot at them with their back turned, you better have a hell of an attorney to prove that you were still somehow in fear of your life. And because they don't recognize that as fear anymore, they recognize that as the threat has left. So why are you shooting them from the back? And you also have to be immediate with your response. You can't, if you leave the room or the area to go get what you need and come back, they also see that as the threat being over. And now you're the problem, because you obviously had an opportunity to leave, but you chose to come back with force. So if Florida gets is very tricky. Whatever you're gonna do, you better do it right then and there. Don't pause, don't think, don't leave any room for nothing, because that's when it's going to flip and you're going to be victim turned assailant really quick. Florida don't play.
Yeah, like, I still don't get that. Like, even the dude admitted in court he did what he did, and she still went to jail.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's crazy. But anyways, that we from there. But those are the first two questions that we asked everybody. All right, got that out the
Okay.
way. We got
Okay.
the appetizer because we got a lot to talk about. Now,
Oh my God.
um, we're gonna talk because I had to go back because I don't know. You remember it was a topic that you brought up that I want to discuss. But let me just give you the rundown. We do
Okay.
got a we do got a game
Okay. I
called
like
it's called red flag, green flag. I'll
it.
explain
Okay.
that later. And then we also got our podcast 5 year questions that I'm gonna throw at you. And
Okay.
then most importantly, we're gonna get to you and these erotic tales. But let me go back. Let me go back to that topic that I wanted to first discuss with you that we didn't get a chance because of timing and everything.
Okay.
Where is that? Because I forgot to screenshot it. But it was talking about rape.
Oh, you just
And
threw it out there.
yeah, because it was you gave different examples of rape, and
Okay.
it was only one that was sexual, and
Okay.
one was dealing with mental. Oh my God, why is my phone acting up? Jesus Christ.
Oh, this is interesting.
One was dealing with mental. One was dealing with where is that? Where is it at? Where is it at? Is it in my phone? No, it's in my text message. I apologize. It's in
It's
my text.
okay.
It's in my text messages. All right. Rape is not always a physical force. Rape is minor and adult. Rape is uh, coercion.
Origin.
Rape is a ununiform consent, and rape is sex under the influence.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So the one that stuck out to me was rape is not always a physical force dealing with mental. Sometimes you got some women who, um, well, let's say yeah, we can have some women who just in the mind they feel like I can't live without this guy,
Mhm.
and it's
Yeah.
just no. Go ahead.
No, so I can give you a personal example. Um, I was dating this guy, and he said I sexually assaulted him. So one day we were we were in bed together, and he
Mm-hmm.
was stressed out, couldn't sleep, was tossing and turning, and so it was bothering me. So I was like, let's just probably just have sex and just go to sleep, because sex can help with sleeping.
A lot,
So
a lot.
yes, a lot. So I initiated sex with him. Um I gave him head first. I got on top of him to ride him, and he flipped me over and did doggy style. We finished. The night was cool. I'm laughing, and I hope people follow the story. I'm laughing because it was bullshit for him to say I sexually assaulted him. He did that to try to hurt my feelings, and it didn't hurt my feelings at all. He was trying to make a point that he did not make. However, let's do go. And so I say that to say there were plenty of opportunities for him to say, stop, no, I do not want this, right?
Yeah.
But he did not. So that's why I don't take his claim seriously. Sorry, whoever's listening and want to cancel me. It was complete bullshit. If you know him, it was bullshit. So, however, let's just go with his side of the story that I sexually assaulted him, right? Okay, cool. That's why consent is important. Consent for yesterday or an hour ago doesn't necessarily mean it's consent for right now. And
Right.
it's always best practice to check in with your partner to make sure this is something that they want as well. Even as simple as waking somebody up to oral sex, that is sexual assault. If you all never discussed that, if you all never agreed to that being okay. For me, do not wake me up out of my sleep for sex. I don't care who you are and how long we've been together. I love sleep. And sleep is more important to me than sex. Do not wake me up having sex with me. That will be a problem, right? However, because I know that's a thing in relationships and people often practice that, I make sure to have that conversation and make it known that that is not okay for me. So if I tell you that's not okay for me and you still feel as though it's okay, and I wake up to you between my legs, you're sexually assaulting me.
Mm.
Now, am I going to call the police? No, but we're going to have a problem for sure. We're going to have a problem. So in all situations, you can't foresee every situation, therefore you're not going to discuss every situation, but when it does come up, it is something to be discussed, you know what I mean? So sexual assault, it happens more often in relationships than we acknowledge.
Like so, even you said the word consent, and it was just crazy. I was watching horrible decisions with Weezy and Mandy. Um, Even it was they had a lady on it. They were like consent is getting permission, and she was like she had a dude who, when she was, in doggy style, he was recording her and she didn't know. But then she
Mm-hmm.
was like, that's she didn't get him consent. And she was like, I can have him sit in the jail. And I was like, well, I be damned. I done did that plenty of times.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yo, I could go to jail for the videos that I used to do. So it's like now we live in an age where you really have to think about stuff that you used to do. And I'll give you one of my examples. It was a girl I was with. Every time she came over, we had sex. One night, we was about to do it, and literally her drawers off, mine's off, and then she just yelled out, "Who said we about to have sex?" And something just clicked with me. Stop.
Yeah.
Because it's like I don't know what that means because it was just how she said it. It was like don't
Mm-hmm.
don't continue,
And how
don't
you
continue.
felt. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just like in the times we're living in, like anything could be considered rape, and I'm just speaking from a man point of view, especially a black man. I'm gonna go to jail whether I'm right or wrong.
Yeah, that's true and
So
unfortunate.
so
Even
I
with
just like
Go
I
ahead.
I, I just stop. I just stop. So it's now to the point where um I have to ask, like, you ready for this?
Mm-hmm. And consent is really that simple. It's not like I made a video because I do street interviews, and so
Yes,
I
you do.
asked people I asked people, how do you say I want to have sex without saying I want to have sex? Or how do you say yes to sex without saying yes? Because in real life, we don't say, "Can I have sex with you tonight?" We don't do that, right? But we do have other language that's verbal and body language that asks or suggests that we want sex. And it is a responsibility for both parties to understand that language. We all have different slang, different lingo. We all speak differently, but there are a lot of things that are universal. And whenever you're in a situation where you are unsure, then yes, you may need to ask directly, do you want to have sex? Is it okay if I touch you right here? What do you want me to do to you? Just for clarity purpose, because you might have some people that, oh, you can only give me head, but you will not penetrate me. And that's the thing about consent as well. Yes to one thing is not yes to all things. This person may only consent to oral sex, but not penetrative sex. And that's something, to watch out for. Now, on the other side of the argument, do I have to go through all of that? No, not necessarily. If you feel like that is too much, maybe you need to check in with yourself first to see if this is even worth your time and your effort. Because sometimes people, I don't want to, for lack of better terms or better phrases, I am going to say play games, because that is a real thing as well. But you want to make sure that the sexual attraction is mutual, and that overall you all have an agreement to, at the bare minimum penetration. If that makes sense, even with alcohol and other drugs, yes, we can text and agree to have sex, and then you come over and then we start doing drugs together, whatever that drug of choice is. At that point, consent is no longer according to the law. Both of you all can wake up and say that you both sexually assaulted each other, or one of you can wake up and say that they were sexually assaulted, and both will be accurate, both scenarios, right? Because once you start mixing in drugs and alcohol, the mind is altered. So by law, you can't consent under the influence. So there's
Mm.
also something to watch out for, especially if it's a new partner. Maybe if it's a established partnership, you don't have to be as cautious if that's something that you all do, because some people do enjoy sex under the influence, right? But I strongly do not recommend having sex under the influence with a new partner. You don't know this person. You don't know their moral compass. You don't know how far they will go. You don't know if their yes is a true yes. You know, I would be cautious with that.
Yeah. So even oh man, boy, you just said a handful of stuff right there because
I did. I'm sorry. That was a
no,
lot.
no, 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 no. And see, and this is why this 5 years means so much because the last guest we had on, she was like, I feel like I'm rambling. Like, no, you're not. It's somebody out there who need this information. Now,
Mm-hmm.
who it is, we don't know. But if
Right.
it helped one person, we did our job.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, put it out there. I'm gonna go back to what you said about the communication um, to getting the sex. Because in my head, I'm thinking just me being me, I'm gonna have to literally get the woman to tell me yes. Because in times I have been the aggressor, but even now it's like, yo, if she don't like toot it up or something or go for it, it's like I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
So,
consent can be sexy. Like, I'm a fan in my life. I'm a fan of dirty talk, of nasty
but
talk.
see,
Like,
you different. You
I
different. You
think
different.
I'm the same. I really think I'm
No,
the same.
no, 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 no. Like the your experiences is not like any other women. Like you literally, Jazz. I can say this from the bottom of my heart. You literally know what you want when you in the bed, even if y'all out and
I
about.
do.
You know what you really want. Some women haven't done, and I'm not trying to say go be a hoe. I'm just saying
Right.
they really don't know. All they know is probably what they seen and done. They haven't
Yeah.
experienced doing different things. So you're different. So for you to say that, I could be like, I, yeah, I believe you. But it's some other women, I'd be like, you probably read a book or you seen a porno. So you saying that consent to be sexy, break that down.
So I like to, like, talk to me. Do not be silent. Like, talk to me. So consent can be, oh my God, can I go up and say this on air? Like, if I was a man, right? Tell daddy what you want or tell me how you want it. That's consent. Cause then like, oh, do this to me, do that to that's consent. We're talking about what I want done to me. You're asking me what I want done to me. You know what I mean? But it's not so tell me, what do you want me to do in the bedroom with you? That's totally that ain't sexy. That ain't cute.
Okay.
Versus like, tell me how you like it. Tell me what you want. I'm like,
Okay.
I want you to do it. Like, especially if we're already in foreplay, we're kissing, we're grinding, we're rubbing. That's your time. Tell me what you want. How you want me to, and then I'm gonna guide you. Kiss me
Okay.
here, touch me there, go down low. That's sexy. That's very sexy. That's very, especially if you are a person who knows what they want, and we don't have to play the hide and seek game or trying to figure it out.
Or
Nobody
even
tell
for the shy guy, who don't know how to do it, he can now say, "Tell me what you want me to do to you."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's
See.
like, hey, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. Touch me this way, rub me over here, put your tongue right here. Like, it can still be sexy without being so formal.
Okay, man, we got a Cal Podcast 5 year anniversary, man. We got the Vagina Liberator in here kicking with us. Got us already kicked off with a boom. I like it. I like it. Okay, now let me go to some of these questions again and sticking to the theme of five. So some of the questions are gonna deal with five. So let me go.
Five, like the number five?
Five, because it's our
Okay.
5 year anniversary. Let me start
Okay.
you off. Let me start you off with a simple one, and then we'll go to another
I'm
one.
scared. Okay.
What are five things that you love about you?
Oh, I love that I am non-judgmental. I love that I am a kind person. I love that I provide space for people to feel seen and heard. I love my ability to push through. I love how I can move on. I really love my ability to move on.
Okay. Now, what are five things people get wrong about you?
People do not know how sensitive I am. I am a very sensitive person. I just show it differently. Um, People do not know that I am an expert at goodbye.
Hmm.
Um, People do not know that people do not know that what you do does not affect what I am going to do. Once I know or realize I want to do something, I'm going to get it done. I don't care what, how they say, tell me who tell me who your friends are, and I was tell you who you want to be. That truly does not apply to me. I can be around anyone and still succeed in what I want to accomplish. I don't let people hold me back. I think that was number three. Um, what do people get wrong about me? I'm actually submissive.
I believe that. I'll take that one. I believe that.
Thank
I believe that. I
you.
believe that.
Thank you.
Not, but let me before you finish though. You are submissive, but I do believe you can be the aggressive as well.
And if I am, I don't want to be with you because I have to be assertive more so, and I have to be a leader in every aspect of my life. In my relationship, I don't want that role. And if I have to play that role, that means I don't trust you. And if I don't
I'm gonna
trust you, I don't want to be with you.
I'm gonna expand on that one as soon as you finish with your five. But go ahead.
Okay, I think that was number four. What do people not know about
No, no.
me?
What they get wrong about you?
Or
What
they
do they
get
get?
wrong about me?
Mhm.
That was that one. I think I have one more. What do people get wrong about? Oh, probably the least sexually active person you know.
Okay, now that one I probably would get wrong about you.
Yeah, I'm sure I am the least sexually active person you know. for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now
I
going
hate
back
that
to
for
it, well, we're gonna talk about that. Now, going back. Now, for me, um, I like sometimes when a woman is the assertive one because it lets me know that
Yeah.
it's on and popping. So
Mm-hmm.
if for the women out there who don't know how to do that, like what advice do you have for them? Because it's just some women, it's like they just, all right, I think I want to have sex tonight. What do I do? Well, let me just lay in the bed naked and maybe he'll get the message. Instead of
No.
them, go ahead.
No. So I'm my favorite sex partner. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm my favorite sex partner. So I know exactly what I want, how I want it, when I want it. I know. And if you are going to have sex with me, you need to at least, you probably not going to top me, but you need to try your best to top me because if not, what do I have you for if I can do it myself? Like I'm
Hmm.
literally my favorite sex partner. So I would say like start there, like be your favorite sex partner. Like I will preach masturbation until people's ears fall off. Like it's so important to masturbate because that's when you master your sexual being. It's so important to fantasize. Like we don't stop imaginary play. We just graduate from it. And it's just a different type of imaginary play from when we're children. And when you are fantasizing, that is your opportunity to be whoever you want to be sexually, to have sex with whoever you want to be. No one is in your head besides you. So you can go crazy without feeling embarrassed or shame. You don't have to tell anybody what your fantasies are, and you don't have to perform those fantasies, but you can get lost in those fantasies and rub yourself or penetrate yourself or touch yourself and get lost in that thought, you know? And I really truly believe if women really take the time to really masturbate, really practice having sex with themselves, that will really help them so much in the bedroom. That will really help the unnecessary touching. I always use this example. While I do like my breasts and I do like my breasts to be engaged during sex, my breast is not a part of my body that will turn me on. So using my breast for foreplay, that does nothing for me. So I'm not going to just sit there and just let you. Now you might enjoy it, and from that standpoint, then yes, you know. But if you're trying to get me there, the my breast is not the place to start. So I'm gonna tell you where to start, and then you can circle back to my breast if that's a part of my body that you want to engage with, and I'm fine with that. So that's important. That masturbation will teach you the parts of your body that creates arousal, so that you can
Oh,
have a much better sexual experience.
oh, you sound like okay, because you got I'm now I'm big on this, and I be telling I always say it's some women really just don't know their bodies. Like they
Mm-hmm.
haven't taken the time to really know their bodies, and so you got some women who will go like, "Well, he should know my body," and I
Mm-hmm.
be telling them like, "Hey, all women are not the same.
At all.
Some stuff get this person off. Like he's going whenever you get with a new guy or whatever, his reference is his old woman or the old women he been with. You're
Mm-hmm.
new, so if you really think he really know you, like you fooling yourself.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like I'm like you got the like I be like to this day I'm like I can do what I do, but only reason I'm doing it because I know the past experiences I got
Mm-hmm.
from it.
And it feels good to you.
Correct. And so
Yeah.
it's like, how can women? Because you hear women say this, he should know me, but do
Mm-hmm.
he really know you?
No.
Like how can we get more women to get past that part and just say, hey, I know you like my breast, but can you like lick the back of my kneecap? That kind of get me going.
Yeah, and that's really a loaded question because for us it truly goes back to our upbringing. I always remind people girls and boys grow up learning sex completely differently. Do you have any sisters?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know your family, but I can bet you any amount of money it was known and accepted internally that you're going to masturbate and let boys be boys. But for your sister, she better not touch herself. That's nasty. That's a sin.
Yes.
You don't want, no, no.
Yes.
You
That's
know,
pure sin.
yeah, so for you, if your door is closed, right, they're gonna be a little cautious just busting into your door, especially at certain times of the day.
Yes.
You're gonna hear loud footsteps. They're gonna give you a warning. The voice might get elevated to let you know I'm coming to your room. Whatever you're doing, wrap it up. Or they may not. But your sister, don't get bust open. What you in here doing? You
I'm
know?
I'm, I'm glad that that did happen. But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like, so I said that to say our worlds are different when it comes to sex. Boys will be boys. Let that boy masturbate. But for girls, everyone is so like, be pure, be innocent. Don't let nobody touch you. Like we're just taught sex differently. And honestly, I do feel like overall it does come from a fear that shouldn't exist, but I do understand the existence because it does go back. A lot of things go back to slavery, right? There's a fear of my son being gay. So if I know my son having sex with a girl, oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna let my son have sex with a girl. Like, oh, you ain't
Right.
gay. But with my little girl, don't have sex at all. Are you crazy? Like, hold yourself, be pure, be this, be that. But it's like those are mixed messages because how can you tell this girl not to have sex, but you want this boy to have sex with a girl? If girls can't have sex, but boys can have, who the boys gonna have sex with? Each other? But you don't want that
No, no,
either.
no, no. We just gonna have
You
sex with
know?
the girls outside of this household.
I mean, right,
We talking about this girl. You need to be pure. I ain't talking about the rest of them out there.
right.
But that's
And
just me being the pig headed dealing with my sister.
right. But then it's like, but in both scenarios, right? Both are going through puberty. Your body is making sperm, so you are experiencing erections. You like, oh my God, what is this? I'm just waking up and my penis is hard. I'm waking up, my penis is leaking. I have this stuff all over me. Now I'm starting to have wet dreams. I'm starting to fantasize. Oh, people are becoming sexually attractive to me now. Oh, now I once saw this person as just cute. Now I see them as really cute and I think I want to do some things to them, right? Girls are experiencing the exact same thing. And if I had to put it on a scale, maybe we experience it worse because we have a period. And everybody knows when we're ovulating, we are horn dogs. So
Mm.
I started my period when I was 10 years old. So what are you telling this 10-year-old girl that's having these sexual feelings? You're grown. You have a period too. So you're having these same sexual feelings around your period as this 10-year-old little girl. You can go and have sex because you're grown. What about this 10-year-old little girl? How is she releasing that sexual tension that she can't even explain what's going on because no one is going to that 10-year-old child and saying, hey, you just started your period. This is what your body is experiencing. This is something that you may start experiencing. This is how you control it. This is how you handle it. Girls should absolutely masturbate when they start their period. They should not be forced to fight through this sexual tension. And I get a lot of backlash from it. But when you sit down and you really think about what I'm saying, why are you comfortable with your 10-year-old son masturbating, but you don't want to give your daughter a clitoral vibrator? It's nothing penetrating her, but a clitoral vibrator to help relieve that sexual tension, right? Because you're letting your son relieve that sexual tension. So I say all that to say this is exactly why women are not comfortable with their bodies and they are not enjoying sex because their whole childhood, sex was a monster in their household. And we know it was a lie because we hear our parents having sex. We see our parents dating. We see our brothers having sex. We hear their conversations. Sex is all around us. Y'all are liars. But it's just like we're just being shunned, right? Is don't do that, it's a sin. Is that we have all these sexual taboos that come up, so we're being conditioned not to like it, but we know we want it because we're feeling these same things too. And then our boyfriends want it because our boyfriends
Yes.
don't get it from us, they're gonna get it from somebody else, and I want my man. Because then too, no one teaches us how to date. No one, it's like you can't have a boyfriend until you're 18, until you're 20. That is crazy and terrible advice because now I'm 20 years old. I never dated anyone. I don't know how to express my emotions in a healthy way. I don't know how to show that I like and love someone without using my body. So you're raising a crash out because now what I'm supposed to do with all these emotions? I just started having sex. I don't know what to do with these emotions. I don't know how to have a healthy conversation. I see my parents dating or at each other's throats. That's terrible. It's terrible. So then these as we go from girl to adolescence to a woman, and you will find a lot of women do not start enjoying sex until they are in their late 30s, early 40s, even if they started having sex as a teenager. Because as a teenager, sex is probably just a tool to show you that I love you, but I'm not supposed to be doing this anyway. Is it supposed to feel good? It's confusing. It's too much. It's too much, but y'all don't have that pressure. So that's why I say it's a loaded question. It really goes back to your upbringing, and then you have to unlearn so much and learn comfortability in your sexuality. It's a lot. It's really a lot.
That was a lot.
That was a lot.
That was a lot. Let's go to these questions then, because we got to get to the game, and we definitely got to get to your erotic tales. Okay,
Oh my God, erotic tales.
here we go. All right, Jazz. What is one position that you could be in for 5 minutes straight?
Doggy style.
Everybody been saying that. Or did I take the best? Somebody said scissors, which I was like, that's different.
Are they lesbian or they're talking about with the opposite
With the
sex?
guy.
Oh, that's
With the guy.
interesting.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out. I've been trying to figure that one in my head, but I digress. All right.
Yeah, we're all are
Uh,
different.
yeah. Um, let me go to this one. Uh, no. Let me keep it. Let me go back to this list. Let me go back to this list. The other ones, those for the church folks. What are 5 reasons to have a sneaky link?
Oh, because it's exciting. It's spontaneous. It is. It's so sexy. However, I just learned this about myself. I have a sneaky kink. Yeah, I literally just identified this with myself. So it's sexy, it's spontaneous, it is invigorating, it is consistent if you want it to be. It is experimental if you want it to be. And overall it's just exciting. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. That was a good one. All right, Jasmine. We're gonna go to our game. It's called red flag or green flag.
Okay.
So everybody else, I've been asking them 7. But
Okay.
tonight with you, you're gonna get 10.
Oh, no, okay.
You gonna get 10. Now it's real simple. Red flag or green flag.
Okay.
If you want to give us an explanation, you can, but you don't have to.
Okay.
So here we go. Let's do this because they all different. Because I got some good clean ones. I got some dirty ones. You getting the mixture of both.
Okay.
It doesn't get hard when he pulls it out.
Red.
He lacks intimacy.
Red. Alexa, stop the music.
Uh, he always wants to role play.
Oh, that could be green. That could be green.
He doesn't have a relationship with his parents.
Red, 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 red.
He's always asking you for a threesome.
Always.
Like, baby, when we gonna have a threesome? Can we have a threesome? What about a threesome? You know, your friend, you know, she been real, y'all been flirting together. You
Oh,
think she looking
red,
for a
red.
threesome?
You asked about my friend. Red, 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 red.
All right. He doesn't pick up on your sexual advancements.
Red.
Uh, he smokes a lot of weed.
Red. Been there, done that. Don't recommend.
Okay. All right. He can take care of you, pay your bills, pay whatever you want, the house note, but he just lacks ambition.
I don't think that's a fair. That's that you. I think more context need to be in it.
So Saturday, he gonna no, excuse me, Friday night, he gonna go to his bowling league. Saturday, he's gonna watch football, drink beer. Sunday, football. Monday, go to work. May take you out every now and then, but the only time you're looking at is your birthday, anniversary, and Christmas. Maybe y'all do something for his birthday, but you gotta hustle, and you're like, baby, we should do this. He's like, nah, baby, that's your thing.
Red.
All right. He has sex toys for you.
Green. That's green.
Okay. Two more. Uh, Let me ask this one. He pulls it out and slaps you in the face
Oh,
with it.
don't. Red, 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 red.
And then the last one, hmm, I this one. He has a secret fetish and tells you about it.
Green.
Okay. 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 That was our red flag, green flag. So yeah. If I'd have knew you was gonna get some of it, like she might say green, but I just don't know. But we can't be prejudgmental in the times we're living in now. So I was like, let me
Did my
just
answer
ask.
shock you?
Some of them, I'm be honest with you, pull it out, slapping your face. That shocked
I
me.
don't feel like that. I do not like body fluids. Nope. I have never. I probably will never. I can't wrap my brain around it. No.
Crazy. It's crazy. I mean, everybody did. So I'm gonna give you one of my examples. So I just started doing this. Well, not started. I've been doing it with the champagne. It's this thing called champagne where I started. I pour it down her backside and drink it.
Okay, that's cute.
But I have never put a thumb in the butt.
Oh, you got to.
I don't put my mouth on it, but I ain't never did my thumb.
You have to, but make sure your thumb is wet, like saturated.
I try. I can't.
Oh, you just can't. You can't. Your brain can't go past it. You can't. Oh man, it's
I,
amazing.
I don't put my mouth, my tongue, teeth, cavities, gums,
But
all that.
what's your thing? Like, what's your mental block? Like, are you afraid shit gonna be on your thumb when you pull it out or something?
Like I'm just real funny when it comes to my hands and touching stuff. Like it's like even with the washing dishes with the food be at the bottom, I have to put gloves on for that.
Oh, you like a texture person.
Yeah, so it's like I mean, don't get me wrong, I done fingered, but I ain't
Mhm.
never did the butt though.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's
No,
weird. It's weird.
I listen, baby. I feel you. We all have our things that we just cannot. I
So
feel you.
okay. Cow Podcast 5-year anniversary, man. We got Miss Jasmine. All right. It's about that time because I've been waiting for this. Because Zane got her chronicles. Even Stella had books out how to give her groove back. And then there's other stuff out there. with these sexual books where you got a person like a black woman go somewhere and she meet Raoul. Now we got erotic tales. Where did this start?
Okay, funny story. Funny story. So earlier I mentioned that something that people do not know about me is that I'm the least sexually active person you probably know. And there's this guy in my life who I've never met before in person, never. And we have phone sex. And it was the most amazing thing ever to me. And I started it kind of on accident. It wasn't my intent. It's just one night we had a really amazing conversation, and the next day I woke up and we're like texting each other, and I was like, "Did you masturbate to me last night?" He was like, "No, no." I was like, "Oh." I was like, "Oh, I did." And he was like, "Really?" And so I was like, "Yeah." So we talked about it, and I was like, "This was my fantasy that I masturbated to." And I just wrote him this whole scene that was in my head. And he was like, "This really turned me on, and I'm not easily aroused and whatever." So it was just, talking and talking, 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 talking. And then he asked me or told me, "You should write a book." And I'm like, "Absolutely not," because I love to read. And I was like, "No, I'm not. I don't have the time. I don't have the desire. No." And so he's like, "No, you should really like, because what you wrote me was incredible, and you need to write." And he had to convince. It took probably like a couple of days for him to convince me. And I was okay, well, let's see where this goes. And so I wrote my first tale, and the response for it has been amazing. And it's yeah, that's where it come from. Having phone sex.
And I read, as the night rolled on, drinks kept pouring and the game showed no signs of slowing down. Eventually, the crowd began to dwindle, leaving only Tay, Tiara, Destiny, Sierra, Deja, and Tiffany behind. The six of them slipped into the hot tub, the steam rising around their laughter as music hummed softly in the background. Nothing was off limits during their girl talk. Confessions, messy relationships, and the men they were plotting to take down. Hours slipped by in haze of liquor and secrets until their delicate, petite bodies started to croon beneath the bubbling water. I don't know how you wrote that, but that's how I read that. And that shit is sexy.
Good.
That shit was sexy. Cause I can picture six girls in a hot tub. I don't even know. I don't even know how they look, but I'm assuming there's two dark skin, a brown skin, and the rest is light skin. I'm
Okay.
assuming, and this is just my imagination going wild. Let me have this moment, Jasmine. Let me have this moment.
Had
I'm
it.
assuming I'm assuming Tay is the dark skin, Destiny is the dark skin, Tiffany is the brown skin, Deja, Sierra, and Tiara is the light skin.
Okay.
That's just me.
Okay.
And I'm assuming, once again, this is just my imagination going wild. Tay is the thickest. Tiffany is the
Mm.
slimmest, but I'm gonna give Sierra as the most athletic body, and Destiny has the petite body. This is just my
Okay.
imagination. This is just my
Okay.
imagination. So that's what's going on in my head the first time I read this in this hot tub scene.
I like it. I love variety. I do shoot for variety.
So and then it's it's like I just have to. I'm gonna keep reading some. Here we go. As they took off their final, excuse me, as they took their final double shot, the crowd split. Destiny, Tiara, Tay, and Tiffany went into the primary bedroom to sleep in the king bed, which that fantasy kept going there. Deja and Sierra went across the hall to share a room. The four ladies sat in the bed under the covers as they all began to drift to sleep. Destiny ditched her PJs and reached inside of the nightstand, and suddenly there was a noise. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Tierra moaned, Destiny as she let the rose kiss her clear. Help me hold it.
Headline: Starlight.
Whoever, for how long y'all want?
Like a place as in like a physical place or like a
It's
city
up to you.
state?
It's up to you.
One place.
It's gonna be interesting.
Mm. Gosh. See, this. Let me tell you. Let me just put a disclaimer on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't really say what I want to say because I got teenage kids and they be watching this stuff on Instagram.
Oh, we'll
and they
edit
be,
it.
and they
We'll
be,
edit.
so I can't really be saying stuff.
You can say it. We'll just move this part to our Patreon, which they will have to go pay to see.
Okay. So,
DJ Star.
So tell me, that's just me. Tell me about these characters, or were you just like, you know what? Let me get some names.
Oh, okay. So I feel like I did go crazy with the names. I didn't realize I had all those T's and stuff. Like, oh God, I hope I don't confuse people.
No. Ain't nobody confused. Ain't nobody confused. You know what you should do? I'm gonna let you go. Keep going. You should ask people, how do you look at Tay? What does Tierra look to you? That I promise you're gonna hear different things. But me, Tay is dark skinned. But go ahead, as you were.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know. I have a lot of time to just sit and think and like I just get lost in my head. I really do. I just get lost in my
Oh,
head.
get lost, girl. Get lost.
But I did have fun with the slumber party. It's actually a 4-part story. So the slumber party is part 1, part 2, and then Tay has a spinoff, which got released tonight. And then there's a so Tay got a spinoff because in the first slumber party, she loosely mentioned she has a trick named Josh. So you get to see Tay and Josh relationship, and then next week Josh has his own story, and that's gonna be my season finale next week.
Okay.
I need a little break. I need time to because these are being written the week of their release, and it's a lot. I have to write it just raw, and then I have to read it a few times. I have to go and edit and do a second draft, and then read it a few times and do another draft. It's a lot. So I
Let me
want
ask you this: when you're writing it, are you like in your mind, okay, I am Destiny, what do I want? Or I am Tierra, what would I want? Or you just thinking it like, I know somebody like a Tierra or a Tay, let me take from them and use a little bit of that to be this story.
oh, you asking me for secrets? I'm not gonna say all, but some of my tales may or may not be inspired by real life events.
Okay.
And I do watch, I love Twitter porn. So some things are taken from that as well. Like some things that I saw, I'm like, oh, that was kind of sexy. That was really dope. Um, I'm a sponge. I absorb my surroundings. And the great part about me, people like to tell me their sex stories. And I take it and use it. That which is why Josh has a spinoff because I know this person and it's small things that are said to me that I will elaborate and make it my own. It's like, you know what? This is how I imagine you. From this 2-second conversation, I just created your whole story in my head of how I will imagine it. And that's how these things just come to life and these characters come to life.
Reading from Slumber Party Part 2. Let me go to well, as we're leaving the kitchen, I have my strap in my hand. Once he was naked in the dark room, he sat on the bed and said, let me see you with that on. And I knew it was a go time. I put it on and told him to lay back. And you know me, Sierra jumped in laughing. As soon as that nigga laid back, I sat right on his face and he went straight to work. Tongue was so thick, so strong, I swear it felt like riding a micro dick. He had a good grip on my ass and I just rolled my hips in circles, spelling my whole name in the alphabet. That nigga could eat. I didn't even realize. I turned around to face Deja. Shit was so good that she started kissing me. I knew everything I had in me went down his throat.
You make it sound so exciting.
This is how I'm reading it. Now, the first one I had to go back and read it. This the one I called you on. This the one I called because like once I'm like, because first of all, let me tell people this story real quick because when she posted the first one, I was like, oh shit, Jasmine done started her OnlyFans. I was like, I'll look at it later because how the link is clicked. And so then she posted it again. I was like, let me go check out this girl OnlyFans. And I clicked the link. It was a damn memo. I'm like, what the hell is this? Oh, this stuff was boring as hell. But I read it, Slumber Party. And I'm like, oh nah. Oh nah. This I'm like I ain't gonna say where I was, but I had to tuck myself.
Thank you.
Because it just like reading is fundamental.
Mm-hmm.
Reading that and knowing that remember who we talking about too in this part. Who we talking about?
Sierra and Deja.
And what I told Sierra, well, it's just my fantasy. I'm just picturing me there.
Yeah.
I don't know. The nigga, fuck him. It's me there.
Yeah.
It's me there. I'm gonna say that it's me there. This is going down. And she's spelling her name plus the alphabet. Man, come on now. Yes, it went. Yeah, look. Down my throat. Down my throat.
I'm so appreciative of, how you take on the story and everything that you're saying is done on purpose. All of my blogs have a picture because this is what I picture when I am doing these blogs. But my stories do not have a picture because I truly want you to get lost in my stories and I want you to picture yourself. I want you to you are the visual. I want you to see yourself in my stories. I want you to become aroused from my stories. I want you to be inspired from my stories to open up your sexual appetite. I want you, and I also try to limit my description of my characters because I want you to see them how you see them. I mean, I describe them when it's absolutely necessary. Like I might be like, oh, her hair tickled the spine of her back, to indicate that she have long hair or something. But for the most part, I want if you want Sierra to be a pixie cut girl, then she got a pixie cut. But if you want Sierra with a long 40-inch bust down, that's what she had. Like I want you to get lost in my stories and in my fantasy. So that this really warms my heart for you to say the things I want my readers to walk away from. Thank you.
While she working his tongue, I'm working his dick. Got the lube tight grip, stroking him slow. Lube and spit, made it warm, made it wet. I worked it down to his ass, girl. I don't know what came over me. Next thing, I'm standing up, stroking his dick. I slid my glow stick into his ass, started with the tip. The moan he let out sent chills through me. Feeling his body relax like that, it turned me all the way on. I literally felt my juices run down my leg, and then your Jeeper creeper ass came lurking in.
Tiffany,
Deja.
fuck it up.
Deja laughing. Deja is laughing her ass off. So, like, now that part I read that because I want the ladies to read that because I ain't part of that part.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't
Yeah.
getting sure, but it's just the fact that that first part that's all me.
You know, the second part with the guy being pegged, I got that from TikTok. It just came on my timeline, and this woman did like a quick, very short story on how she pegged a guy and she enjoyed it way more than what she thought she would. And I love going to everyone know the content is really in the comments. And so I went through the comments and it was so many women sharing their experience and was like, oh my God, it was the best thing ever. I want to do it again. Boom, 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 boom. And I was just like, I saved that TikTok. I was like, I wrote a blog about it, about, what pegging is in general, but I knew I was going to revisit that because I was like, oh, this is incredible. I mean, I feel like it's just a whole world out here, it's a whole world out here. Experience it if you choose.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say in 2025, you got more women trying to do that shit. I don't know. I mean, for those who, if it's for you, do it.
Yeah.
Jasmine, that's Perk. That's Jasmine. He wasn't on the last time you got on.
He was the first time I was on there. Oh no, we did the after party. He came to the after party.
Yeah.
How you doing, Jazz?
Amazing. How are you?
Good.
Where is Quita?
Who knows?
Good question.
Oh.
Good question.
Hi, Quita.
Okay. Let me go. Now. No, this not the. I gotta find the one that came out today. Where is
my spinoff. Yeah.
Hold on.
I think it's called The Morning After.
There it is, right. Go 4 hours ago. So the morning after the slumber party. So I'm setting this up for people who not reading this. Give them like a quick, what you call it, cliff note. Is that what it called?
Yeah. So it's the morning after. Tay had a whole night of rubbing. Tay had a whole night of rubbing and licking. Now she's back home, back to her reality. Tay is this fly ass chick, but she is struggling to pay her bills. She
dark skinned. And she dark skinned.
She come home, J.A. about to cut her lights off, and she's like, I got to figure this out today. And she called her trick Josh. And Josh is such a good trick. She don't got to do too much because Josh know what it is. He here for it. I'm finna fuck you and bring you this money and go by my day. And so they both enjoy that about each other. They can get to the points and get a good nut. And she called her trick over, and that's exactly what happened. They get to the point. But then he's so Josh is really crazy about Tay, and she don't even really know it for real. And Tay lowball herself. She only asked Josh for about 150, and she don't even know Josh willing to give her his whole check, but she don't ask for it, so he don't give it up, and he have to like chill sometimes and be like, let me get the fuck up out of here. I'm about to get this girl all my money. Let me get on. But he'll leave a tip though. Like she asked for 150, he'll give her 200. He'll a good trick. But she need to know her worth and she need to up her price a little bit. Cause Josh got it. He got it. But she lowballing herself. Yeah. That's
and I read defeated. Tay walked into her bathroom, stripped down, stepped into the shower, the water beating against her body, loosening her tension, but her thoughts drifted away from her bills and back to the night before. Her fingertips grazed her breast, sliding down over her stomach until they lingered between her thighs. She remembered the way Destiny's body pressed against hers, the slick heat of click against click, the moans that tangled in the dark. My hair, a dark-skinned chick with a light-skinned chick. Probably you don't know, Jasmine. She started her own erotic tales. She got it's like what is this, number 5?
No, is it? No, is it? Maybe number 6, 5 or 6. Yeah, about 5 or 6.
Yeah. So she got a whole Zane Chronicle, how Stella got her groove back, but for the millennial version out there, and yeah, it's real erotic, real erotic, not nasty, not sexy, erotic.
Like
Quick.
HBO Cinemax erotic.
There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go, right there, right there. And so now, Tay and Josh, that's like I've seen this story before.
Mm-hmm.
Not getting to whatever the next part. I don't know where you're going with it. But what can a guy like Josh do to get Tay know, like, hey, this I don't want to be the trick anymore. I want to be your main guy.
Josh don't want that. He crazy about Tay, but Josh doing good for himself. Josh is a whore. He enjoys being a whore right now. So he ain't really trying to lock Tay down, which is why, he get up and go. He don't really linger around. Josh understands his role and what he's there for, and he's fine with that because he got 1,000 of Tays around. So he ain't really pressed. Like, but Josh do believe that the cheap pussy is the best pussy. That he swears by that. Josh believes that it's tried and true. That's why he loves Tay. Tay is his favorite because she's cheap and she's the best. That's why she needs to up her score and know her worth with Josh. Because he got it and he willing to give it to her, but she don't know. She don't know. She lowballing herself. So Josh, he ain't trying to lock Tay down. That ain't who he want in real life.
Okay, we're gonna go back to 5 questions, then we're gonna get back to these erotic tales. All right. Jasmine, if you have that many, what are 5 kinks that you no, excuse me, not kinks, what are 5 fetishes that you are willing to try?
A fetish?
A fetish.
Hmm. I've I've tried a lot. I don't know if it's I don't think it's a fetish. In my mind, I want to try catching it in my mouth, bleh, but I just can't get past it. I want to I think that is so disgusting. Like I really want to I want to try it, but I don't know if that's a fetish. Oh, I really want to watch my partner with someone else. I know that sounds really crazy. And
No, it's not.
I don't want
No,
to
it's
join.
not.
I want to just watch. You
No,
don't
it's
think it's
not.
crazy?
No. I'll show you the video. But I'm not gonna mention it. But we had somebody on who, she like watching her husband have sex with other women. They go to voyeur clubs,
Really?
and that's their thing. Like she
That's
enjoyed
real.
watching him. She enjoyed watching him. He enjoyed watching her with other men, other women.
That's real grown. They go to the clubs. That's
Yeah,
real.
I'll show you who he is once we get to the after party. But go ahead.
That's for sure my top one. For sure. Like that. I think that is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for me. Like that's like I want to do that so bad. I don't know if I can handle it. I feel like I can handle it. But I do want to put myself in position and I want to see.
Okay. Uh, where is some place that you cannot spend more than 5 minutes at?
Jail.
Keep it moving. All right, going back to the erotic tales now. Without giving us the future, where do you see this going for you? Like, do you see? Because for me, I see movies, little skits. It's like it's up there. Like the way the conversation going, the way you wrote it, the way it's sounding. Like you can do a HBO 30-minute real sex video, and without being too graphic, you can start an OnlyFans just with this right here. And you ain't got to get, you ain't nowhere near. It's just your movie script.
You know, that is hilarious that you just said this to me because like 2 days ago, somebody said the same thing. Like, you should just turn them into like actual scenes and little short series and stuff. I'm like, what? Like, do y'all think I'm a porn director? Maybe I could be. Maybe I
Nah,
could be.
see, porn director is different. It just, hey, listen, this what's going on. So y'all gonna come into the bedroom. All of a sudden, she be like, the AC broke. She get naked and boom, that's different. This is
Like
detailing what's going on.
story.
Like literally, like something sexual. Like
Yeah.
literally, if you got a boo or you married, y'all need to read this because I guarantee you, it's gonna get both of y'all hot.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what the future holds, but I can say that is the beauty in being a creative. You can do whatever you want. You can change things, you can add things, you can remove things, and I enjoy that about being a creative. Get to express myself differently. I don't know where I'm going with these. I don't know what the future holds. I just know for right now, I do want to give people a different visual of sex and inspire them to expand their sexual appetite if they choose to. And I want them to see sex through a different lens. I want them to see it as something beautiful, as something that is engaging, and it can be raunchy if you want it. It can be art if you want it to be. I just want people to enjoy sex overall, however they choose, and I hope that my stories inspire them to do that.
Mm. Cow Podcast, man, 5-year anniversary. We got Jasmine here kicking it with us. Now, with all this going on, from the
Mhm.
erotic tales, from the red light, green, not excuse me, from the red flag, green flag, from the 5 question, you have said it 4 times since you got on. You are the least person having sex.
Yeah.
So, why are you with all this good stuff going on? Is it
Mhm.
because you like, I haven't found the right partner? Or I don't want to, I just don't need to have sex like that?
Sex for me is different. Um, when I was younger, I was into the sneaky link. I was into the casual sex thing, but now in this phase of my life, I don't know if it has anything to do with age or just a different season that I'm in. Sex is more meaning for me now. I said I'm my favorite sex partner, right? I will always be my number one sex partner. However, I do think my next best in line are with men who I was actually in a relationship with, who I actually enjoyed and liked and wanted to share that type of intimacy and bond with in comparison to don't get me wrong, my sneaky link was like amazing, and if you would have asked me maybe 3 years ago, I would tell you that my sneaky link was my second best partner. But it's just a different desire that I want that I can only get from a relationship, from someone who I feel like belongs to me. And, we share this thing together. This is our thing. So that's why I'm not sexually active, because I don't have that thing with anyone. And I don't feel like I don't have anybody that's deserving of like, and I always tell people, maybe I should stop saying this, but I started having sex when I was 14. So I've had a lot of great sex. That's not a way to bait me into a situation or a relationship. Like, okay, we have great sex. Now what? What else? So
Hmm.
it's just something that I need more of something. And if I can't get that more, then I don't want anything. Because if it's about sex, I can do that myself because I'm my best sex partner. So yeah.
Hmm. So it ain't no like pound town, none of that. Just like you feel like I have to I have to claim somebody claim me to get I guess the experience that you clamoring for.
Um, Now, this may sound contradicting. It's not even about being claimed because I don't care for an exclusive relationship either. Like you would have to be pretty fucking amazing for me to say, "Oh, you're my boyfriend." I don't care for that. But I do want a solid relationship before I introduce sex into our relationship. I just want to feel like this is our thing. Even if it's being shared with other people, I want to feel like it's our thing. I shouldn't feel the presence of other people when we're together because you would never feel it with me. Does that make sense? So,
I'm trying to it's like only thing that come to mind. I can't think of that show that Gabrielle Union was on BET.
being Mary Jane.
That's the whole vibe I get from you.
Okay.
Like literally, like she didn't have a relationship. She didn't have a man. She had booze where she'll call, and she always had I think it was the same. No, it was the same two, but a third one came along as you went into the series, and that became her rotation.
Yeah, but I don't want a sexual rotation, right? I do want a dating rotation, but with one of them I would have sex with. I mean, yeah, that'd be that, but I want something deeper, something meaningful, and I don't I don't care for exclusivity outside of marriage. I just feel like why? So yeah, and I don't have that. I don't have one man in my life where I'm like, yes, I want to have sex with you. I want to be cuddled up with you. No, hell no. Not one.
Okay, that's what's up. Cal Podcast, man, 5-year anniversary, man. We got Jasmine here. Perk, you got anything before we get into these Cal Podcast questions?
Lord, I'm saying listen to this bullshit she talking, but go ahead.
Oh, whatever.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right, Jasmine. So just like I think we did it with you with the Cal Podcast questions. Some gonna be fill in the blank, either or. Since it's been a while since you've been on, we're gonna go all the way to the beginning. So, first question: love or money?
Money.
Why would you say money?
You don't want no love.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
You don't want real love.
I
You want
do.
this figment of imagination of what love is. You have all these signs, but you want a nigga to be like, no, we gonna wait to be exclusive. Now, don't get me wrong. I think there's a lot of men who would be open to it. But to find that man is not gonna be the easiest thing in the world, especially
Why
because like there's not a lot of men who would probably be open to just saying, "Hey, we could talk, but we could still be open and be open about it." Like, are there men? Yes, I agree there are.
niggas do
But
it every day, B?
yeah, but B, they don't know that's going on. There's not a lot of dudes that would say, "Yeah, I'm open to knowing she fucking somebody else." Now, I'm saying, are they? Yes, there are. But for you, you just said, "I want to talk to somebody and I want to get to know them before I bring sex into the relationship." How
Right.
long? How fucking long is that? Because
I don't have a timeline. I'm not a
that's
90
the
day
problem.
girl. No,
If
I'm not a
That's gonna be the problem. If I'm talking to you and I know you got an erotic mind, I'm turned on because you have an erotic mind. And
right.
you start talking about you gonna hold your parts
Yeah.
hostage for
Yeah.
a certain limit, yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna make me mad.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
be
pissed
sitting
the
here
fuck
like,
off.
wow, you gonna really hold out now? Like, yeah,
Yes.
Blue
I'm
balls and
sorry.
everything.
Yes, because what are you here for? Do you want to get to know me, or do you want to fuck the vagina liberator? We need to identify that, you know.
Agreed, but you can't separate the two. You
Can
are
it
the
do?
one. You are the one. So you cannot separate that and be like, oh, I'm gonna hold this hostage from you now. And then, okay, so if that's the case, my bad, Floyd, I fucked up your question because she was in here bullshit.
First of all,
So,
hold on. No. First of all, I've been waiting for you to get on because you should hear the shit we talked before. I knew this is right up your alley. But we not here there. But go ahead, Perk. Floor is yours. We got number time.
so you saying you want a man and you want to take it slow at this point in life?
Not necessarily slow. But I do want to actually get to know you. Okay, so also I outside of the guy I told you about with the phone sex thing, I do
Perk,
not.
hold on. Perk, we talked about phone sex.
Yeah,
Go
that's that
ahead.
bullshit.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
I don't meet guys off the internet. That's a hard no for me. You have to catch me in person because all of my social medias, except for my one Facebook that I hold near and dear to me, is the Vagina Liberator. You're not about to know because you already fucked me in your brain. So you're not getting close to me thinking, oh, I want to see what it's like and this and that. So I'm super protective over myself in that space. You got to catch me in person. And when you catch me in person, you gonna have to somebody have to tell you about the Vagina Liberator. You're not gonna hear from me. No, 9 out of 10, I'm not telling you about her. It will take a little minute before I tell you about her. Mm-mm. Because what is your
So
point?
so you want a man to come in
Mm-hmm.
that meets you and does not know the vagina liberator is probably gonna be
Yes.
the hardest thing in life.
Why you think that's hard? That's not hard.
Everybody's on social media unless this person don't know what social media is and he catch you at church.
Well, I'm gonna
No.
say this. I got introduced to the vagina liberator first. Met Jasmine. I have seen her. For all the fellas, she do be in the gym.
Thank you.
But
I met
I
Jasmine too, but Jasmine full of shit. And she over here
That's
talking
just-
this bull about all this. Oh, I don't want to put this on, and I want him to be my friend. He can't. We're not gonna cuddle. And yeah, whatever. That's bull. If somebody meets you, if a man, and this is what I hate too, because I see this now on social media a lot, where you have
what
a lot of women who are meeting men from online, and some of them are working out. But the thing is, it's like people I think it's a catch-22 when you meet people online because sometimes they only show what they want to show,
of
and you
course.
don't know who the real person is. But I also think in some issues, in some ways, it's like I might not never meet this person because they stay in Timbuktu. But the thing is, are you a real genuine person regardless?
Right.
Are you gonna can you have a conversation? Because most people can't have a conversation through text message and show can't have a conversation in person.
Yeah, no. We only gonna text. I only want to text you to see if you are literate. And then after that, we need to talk because I wanna know if we can have a conversation. Because texting is easy. I can read it 3 times, ask somebody, "Ooh, help me respond." So I only want to text you for a little while to see if you're literate, but no, I want to talk because I'm a yapper. But I don't know. I just don't prefer. If I had other social medias other than the Vagina Liberator, I'll be more open to meeting people online. But because once you see that, you already fucked me, and
I
you
mean, you see anything now, you gonna fuck them. Half of the time, people
right.
don't show people showing skin or showing like I asked one girl like, okay, so why every time you post a picture you show your ass,
Mm-hmm.
but then when a dude say something about your ass, you feel a certain type of way, or why you put this outfit on and then now somebody say something nice to you like, oh, you look cute, or oh, what's up, boo, you good, you feel some type of way, like you portray this is what you need attention from, but you're not getting the attention you want from it, but you're showing everything. Like my imagination is I've already fucked you. So when I do get ready to fuck with you, I might not really feel you at that point because I've already did it in my head. Like you've never left nothing to my imagination. I've seen it.
Yeah. Yeah, but for me, my page from my perspective is all
Rated R.
educational.
Yeah, it's
And
rated R.
True,
you
but
think
in
I'm
the
ready? Oh, my
Because it's nothing provocative about everything. It's you in suits. The most provocative thing I seen you posted was I think you at the slumber party with the shorts on.
Okay. Okay.
But
Yeah.
other than that,
but that's a turn on because people know you write erotic. Like you're the so when y'all been talking about what y'all been talking about, I got HBO erotic where you can't see really what's going on, but you know what's going on. That shit turn you on. That's what I got. So everything Florida said, I agree with. I just didn't agree with you talking about. Oh yeah, we can talk, but that's not gonna happen. Oh well, that's gonna probably be a problem. You need to meet somebody. You need to meet somebody who ain't on social media, who's
Yeah, I
gonna
do.
meet Jasmine before they meet the Liberator.
I do. I do. And I'm telling you, for the most part, I hide her. People be like, "Oh, what's your social media?" I said I don't have one. I hide her until I can't hide her anymore. Like I do not lead with the vagina liberator at all. But I just want because like you once you see her, you fucked her 1,000 times. So it's like, okay, do you really want to get to know Jasmine? Or are you gonna just try your best to actually fuck the vagina liberator?
You want to know both of them because
I mean,
I gotta figure
you
it
know,
out, and that's cool.
yeah,
but
but
see, okay,
don't be taking that off the table. Like, oh, we gonna take that off the table. Like, cause here go the thing. My thing is, if it's going, I'm at the age in my life right now, and you said something. You said what me and him have been talking about a long time ago. I don't want to have sex just to be having sex.
Right.
And I have my own homeboys who look at me and be like, "Oh man, you was talking to her? Yeah, but I'm not gonna call her. I'm not gonna call her every day. That's not gonna happen. If that's what she's looking for, then I'm not the one. Like it has to mean like you have to entice me now to where we got to be mutually liking each other
Yeah.
because most most women now have made it to where it's all about them. Like, what can I do for you? Like, I gotta buy this for you on a first date, or I gotta buy it for your family and your kids. Or you trying to get a meal, an extra meal that you can't pay for, so you want me to pay for it. So it's almost to the point. Like one dude said, uh, on one of the memes, he said it's like a whole bunch of lions walking down the street and you don't know which one is aggressive and which one is nice because they're all walking together. You just know it's a lion, and they might get attack you and kill you. So it's the same thing with all the females. Some females are good, but they so overshadowed by the worst ones who want everything given to them or they're entitled that you don't know which one is a good female anymore.
Yeah.
To the point where you don't even. I can say that I've opened a door for a couple females that didn't even get a thank you. And so for me, that's a problem. So I feel totally what you're saying about having. I think it's gonna be a problem though for you.
and me personally, your name, it doesn't. I get it. Vagina liberator. They'll probably think it's something nasty, but once they go to your page, it's really you have to read to get to the nasty.
You gotta read to get to the nasty.
So for you to say I want to hide it, nah, I will put it out there because now you finna learn is they really paying attention to your page or they really paying attention to the name.
That's a great perspective, but I'm just so like I am shy. I am so shy.
Oh my girl,
I am.
girl,
Bull,
I'm shy. I don't.
bull,
girl.
bullshit,
I
bullshit.
am. I am.
Jasmine,
Hey,
love or
go on and
money,
answer. Yeah, go on and answer the question
love
so
or
we can get
money,
to the after party. Cause
love
I'm gonna
or
say
money,
something else in the after party that I
Love.
can't say.
love or money.
Love.
She being
Love.
she being hard because right now she wanted to say money, but go ahead.
Love.
Financial literacy or health literacy.
Oh.
Elf.
Health for sure.
All right, you can pick 2 out of 3 or 1 out of 3, but you can't pick all 3.
Oh God.
T-shirt and panties, lingerie, or nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Oh, but
Yeah,
you shy. Go
shy.
ahead.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
right.
shy.
All right, this is a question from our second season. Brown or white liquor?
Brown.
Jasmine, what are 3 non-negotiables that you need in your partner?
Mm,
3 non-negotiables.
Non-negotiables.
You have to suffer well. You
mm,
have to have a relationship with God. And I'm not talking about thanking God for your food. You have to have an actual relationship with God. Um and be kind. Be a kind person.
mm.
Yeah.
I think I might have all 3 of them, but go ahead. I'm playing.
Yeah.
Now, remember, I asked you earlier, what do you love about yourself? This
Uh-huh.
time, what are 5 words to describe you?
Resilient, strong, confident, creative, beautiful, and kind.
Okay. All right. 5 years ago was 2020. What was you looking forward to going into 2020? Not in it, but going into 2020. What was you looking forward to?
Okay, going into, so this is December of 2019.
December 31st, 2019. What was the vagina liberator looking forward to when the ball struck down?
A new life. I just got out of a horrible relationship. And I was looking forward to learning who I am, who I was outside of that relationship. It was a long relationship and it was a horrible relationship and I got lost in that relationship. So yeah, 2020 was I was looking forward to learning who am I? What do I like? What do I want?
All right. Remember the word consent. You can
Mm-hmm.
pick 2 out of 3, 1 out of 3, but you can't pick all 3.
Mm-hmm.
Drunk sex, high sex, or sober sex?
Sober.
Jasmine, if you was president for a day, what would be the first thing you do?
The first thing I would do is allow women to stay home during their menstrual period paid. They would get paid leave while they are on their period.
Mm.
Here we go. Let's have a little fun. Your finger or rose?
Finger.
Your finger or dildo?
Finger.
All right, okay. Cash money or no limit?
Cash money.
Jasmine, what is your favorite restaurant that you love to go to?
Chuck E. Cheese.
I was about to say that too. Chuck E. Cheese. I was about to say that.
Taco Bell.
Oh
Really?
wow.
Yes. I
Have you
love
been to
Taco
a real Have you been to a real Mexican place?
Yes, and I love Taco Bell.
Oh, after I've been to a real Mexican place, I haven't been to Taco Bell in probably like 9 years.
You gotta go. They have a new steak, a
I'm
street
good. I'm
steak
good. I'm
with
good.
taco. It's so good. You gotta
I'm
go.
good. I'm good. It's this place off of Bay Meadows that make a Mexican pizza. Will make Taco Bell pizza look like it's from Walmart.
I love the Mexican pizza.
But I digress. All right, Jasmine, this question is for you and only you. Nobody else will be asked this question this season but you.
Oh God.
What way can a woman really learn how to masturbate to get that nut?
Like going to the vaginaliberator.com and purchasing Table for One, the exclusive masturbation workbook. But yeah, masturbate. Start off in the shower. Start off in the shower. Rub your favorite body wash into your skin, get out of the shower, and get your favorite lotion and take your time and rub that lotion into your skin and start seeing what parts of your body that you're touching that kind of like, okay, start walking around your house naked, looking yourself in the mirror naked. Love your body, love what you see as you're working on the body that you want, if you want. Um, touch yourself. Just start touching yourself. Really listen to Black Widow podcast. It's an erotic tale podcast. I don't know if they still release their erotic tales, but it's so damn good. It's so good. Lay in your bed, put some AirPods in directly into your ear, and just listen to, because they act out the sex scenes. Like if they're in a bar, you hear a bar setting. Get lost into their voices, the sound of their voices, the sound of their environment. Listen to the act of sex being played out. It is absolutely incredible. Lay in your bed in the dark, put those AirPods on, have on a big t-shirt with nothing on underneath, and let your hands go free. Close your eyes. Let your mind take you where that podcast takes you.
My mind is already there. My mind
Yeah,
is already
it's
there.
incredible. It's called Black Widow. And I don't think they have they don't need a YouTube. It is literally a podcast, audio only. Like it's the most incredible shit ever.
Okay. And then our last question that we've been asking since season 2: who has the better pancakes, Whataburger or Cracker Barrel?
Cracker Barrel.
All right. So that make it 4-1. Jasmine, this is the part of the show where we give you the flow, where you get to say what you want to say, promote what you want to promote. The floor is yours.
Please visit my website, thevaginaliberator.com, where I write about all things sex, from sexual health education to sexual pleasure, and now erotic tales. It's something for everyone. It's very educational, it's very entertaining, and you will absolutely enjoy it. And once you enjoy it, send it to all of your friends and your family in your group chat. And also go to the bottom of each blog or story, rate it and comment on it, start a dialogue, go to my chat room, start a conversation, and build your own online community about whatever it is you're going through, what you want to share out, what you want to educate other people or women about. Go crazy. The space is yours.
Let me say this before I get to what I get to. I just saw this part of my head. I don't know how I'm gonna do it or how we could do it. I really want to do a live podcast with you where we invite people to really talk about the stuff you be having on your website. I think we could do it. I really do believe we could do it here in Jacksonville. Go find a Sheraton or a Marriott. I really think we could do it. You just gotta give me time to figure out the kinks and
I
all
think
that.
that'd be cool, and I'm down for it.
Yeah, we could bring Perkin in so he could get some of this shit too. So
People have a lot to say about some of the things I post, like give a girl a head while she on her period, for crying out loud. People have a lot of things to say.
I'm gonna be honest with you. What we talked about in the beginning, from the consent sex and all that, I think that will go so hard.
Yeah.
So Cal Podcast 5-year anniversary, man. Jasmine, the Vagina Liberator, we really do appreciate you getting on. After the day you had and everything you went through, this turned out to be a really good episode.
It did.
And the only thing is, I wish Perk would have got on earlier, and I really, really don't know where Quit at, but I'm finna call her and get her invited to the after party. Perk, you got anything before we get to this after party?
No.
Let's get to it then. So like I always said, we're going to get better and do better, and y'all have a good night. After party,
Headline, Starlight.
G14 classified. That's good.
DJ Star. DJ Star.